Hola señores y señores, and welcome back to another episode of Napoli Career Mode. Episode number 5. When we left off, we got the Lefeu, Montoya, and the Belgian Suarez. Now, I added a few players to the shortlist, so we will go through the shortlist. And I'm going to remove some players from the shortlist that I don't need anymore. Dejan Lovren, I'm going to leave him there, even though I'm going for Manga more. I'm going to leave Lovren there just in case the Manga deal doesn't go through. Now, Carlos Darwin Quintero. He's another striker I'm looking to get in case when I go for Icardi, I don't get Icardi. I want Carlos Darwin Quintero because he has some decent pace. 74, he's 24. He can play all over that attacking side of the midfield. And he's just a good player. I've used him before. I like him. And look at this. He has that special something. So he will grow to 80. I think that's what has a special something means. And then it looks at Maximilian Baelster. Please tell me to say that in the comments down below. He's alright. He's my third option. In case Icardi doesn't go through and Quintero doesn't go through, I would get him. He can play. He can also play in the wings. He can play in the striker position. He can probably get away with playing in the cam position too. Now, I have 3 CMs in mind because when I bought the Lefeu and when I sold in there, I got rid of practically all my center mids. So all my players can play center defensive mid and center attacking mid. So I'm gonna need to go for some center mids. So first off, I found Yilmardini, the one who recently moved to Real Madrid this summer actually. And well, I'm looking to get him because number one, he should be a good player, and well, he's pretty average in the stats, and he's not worth a lot of money. So I'll be looking to get it. I'll be looking to get him. Then we had Jensen. I'm not even gonna pronounce his middle name because I don't even want to try. It seems too hard. I mean, but again, those stats they're just pretty good. He'll probably grow a bit too. He can play all over that midfield, just all over that midfield. And then we had our third option, Anderson, the Manchester United player. I mean, he was the more attackive out of the 3. He can also play cam. He can't play CDM, but I would put him in the CDM if I have to. I would probably put Beirami there and Anderson in the center attacking mid position. So those are the 3 options. Then my goalkeeper option, in case that Alvarez deal doesn't go through, I had Esteban Alvarado. He's alright. I'm like looking at him. I'm like, alright, maybe. Not sure. Then we have this guy, Gadrius. I'm not even gonna try that name. Please tell me how to say it in the comments down below again. But look at those reflexes. Those 80 reflexes would actually really help. When you're looking for a goalkeeper, look for his reflexes and diving. That's what most important in a goalkeeper. So he's alright. They're both cheap options, but they're both only if I don't go through the Alvarez deal. And of course we got Cristian Dairo Alvarez. Hopefully we can actually get him. We got for Colombo with him. Hopefully we can glitch this game out. Then we got Jose Enrique. Now Jose Enrique is a left back. Remember we were talking about we needed left back. We got Izaguirre too as a left back. We needed left backs. He's a more like physical left back. He's not really good on the skill stats. Jose Enrique is more well-rounded. We need a left back because we only have Gamberini there. That's our only left back. And Docena, which I'm not even looking to look at actually. Then we have Izaguirre, who's the cheapest option, and we got Jetro Williams. Now he's an 18-year-old and 71 overall. He's all right, but I'm sure he will grow. Like I put money, he'll grow to 75 minimum by the end of the season. And then you got this guy, Chekin Mbegwe. I think that's how you say it. He's all right. He's a cheaper option too. He's a cheaper option for what he is, a 75. So we're looking at getting maybe 2 of these 4, maybe 1 of these 4, and I don't know, maybe. I'll have to see. And then I got Felipe Luis, of course. But I actually moved him because they wanted 13.5, and I'm not going to pay 13.5 for Felipe Luis. And Juan Contrao, he was also too pricey. I removed him. So yeah, those are my left backs I'm looking to get. I'm looking to get either... I'm probably going to look to get 2 of those. I'm not sure who yet. Now we got Danilo. Danilo I'm going to keep there. I want him. Maybe I can get in the January transfer window. Maybe make a swap with Mesto or something I'm not going to use. Then we had, of course, Mario Icardi from the start of this shortlist. I'm really looking at getting him. He's young. He will grow like 80, like 82 maybe, if I play him every game. So I'm looking at getting him. So that's my shortlist, guys. Now, I decided to advance a little bit because we still have some deals pending. And this game against Nil, so I'm not going to play. And well, the Espanyol, they weren't interested in the player. I mean, that was expected. So I'm like, right. Let's glitch the game out. 3 million, no player. We offered that before. They didn't accept it. Let's just see if they do that. I mean, I know it shouldn't do that, and I just offered it. And when I offered it, I'm like, right, let's go for another goalkeeper because they're 80% gonna say no. Like, right, let's go find this. I'm like Esteban or this guy from Rum Kazan. I'm like, right, let's go for this guy with the 80 reflexes. Like, right. The deal looks like this has happened. So I'm for a 2 million. 200,000 more than what he's worth. They should say yes to that. His contracts are also expiring in less than 2 years, which means he goes for cheaper. If you buy a player that's 2 years or less, they go for cheaper. And if it's 1 year or less, you can get him for like half of what he's worth. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep simming. We're not going to play that game, but we will play the game against Juventus in the next episode. Now, I was thinking of saving. What did I sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I want to show you guys that we had that Juventus game coming up right there. Actually, we gotta play this game. We should win it. I mean, I don't know if we should win it, but we should have a good performance. We should show that we're one of the best of Italy already. It also on world class. I've been playing on world class for a while, so I'm not sure about that. I was looking at the squad just to make sure the squad's all fit for the game. I want to use a weak squad because I have that big game coming up. So I put Crispo in goal with Maggio, Britos, Federico Fernandez in defense, and I only had Gamberini there. So I'm like, right, we need left backs. We don't have Gamberini, a 30-year-old, 78 overall. We need a left back. So in the center defensive role, I decided maybe put Barami. I'm like, wait a second, we have that 18-year-old, the Radosevic. I'm sorry, guys, not good at these pronunciations. I put Radosevic, and for my right mid, I put De La Feu. He'll probably be second team, but I will try to switch him out with the first team players. And I put Zunia in the left mid. Sorry, guys. And in the center attacking mid, I put Barami, because I just want to fill up. See, as you can tell, we don't have a lot of center attacking mid, center defensive mid players. And in that right striker position, I decided to put Suarez. I wasn't sure. I wanted to keep Insigne in the first team. And then in that left striker position, I decided to put my other striker, Hoffer. Now he will be used down the list after Suarez and like Iwaim and everybody's injured. So right, we're gonna enter this game. We should be winning this game. As what I can see, if I know this correctly, sorry guys if I'm not sure about this, but I think they're using their secondary team. So we should be winning this, but we're using the secondary team too, and well, they've scored. Yep. So that's bad news. Our secondary team sort of sucks, but that's because of our 59 overall goalkeeper. That is just bad. I mean, like, if you're 50 overall, you can only block half of what's supposed to happen. That's horrible. So, yeah, we lost that game 1-0 at home to our fans. Sorry, fans. I didn't want to play that game. I wasn't feeling it. I want to play that Juventus game. I want to get these transfers done. And look, as I told you, we played with the game. And they offered 3 million, even though they said 3 million no before. Like, right. That's cool. So, I started off for what he wanted, but do not specify a role because I will only use him if Rafael is injured, and maybe I'll use him in like some games just to like not make him get mad. And player sold. All right, that was good news. And there's out. All right, this offer just in case Ioda says no. 2.4. They want a 2.4. I'm gonna offer 2.4. It is a cheaper option. Then Barami off the slow start. Of course, I don't even want to. He's like a midfielder I don't really want to use because he's on my second team. All right. Let's look at my budget. All right. Since we sold in there, we have all this money. We're just rolling in money. Look at that. That's nice. All right. Let's go make some offers. So first of all, I went all the way down, and I'm like, right. Let's look at our left back options. I decided, right, who's the cheapest option? I'm like, Isaguirre's the cheapest option, but I'm like, Jose Enrique is the best. and he'll probably go to 80 by October minimum. All right, let's offer 6 million. I wanted to add a player because he's the best in the position, and well, yeah, we'll have to offer a big sum. And I'm like, right, who should I add? And I'm like, nobody I really wanted to add, so I decided to just leave it. I'm like, I could add Calayo, but I'm like, no. I have him in mind for something else. So I submitted that offer, hoping they say yes, or a counter offer of nothing, of like 6.2. Now yeah, Emilio Izaguirre. He's the cheapest out of the 4. I'm like, yeah, that'd be a good option, but I'm like, nah. He's the cheapest, but I mean, he's not the best, of course, so I won't really use him much. Then we got Jeto Williams. I decided to go 4 million. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably have to offer more because he's a young player. And check him in big way. I'm like, should I? And then I just didn't go. I made offers for 2. Then Mario Icardi. Now this is where I use Calayo. I decided to give him Calayo. Hopefully they accept Calayo. I don't know how to say his name. Get him out of my team, man. And I decided to offer 6.3 in the money wise. If you do the math right, Calayo's worth 4.3. And we're giving him 6.3. So if you do the math right, that's 10.6. That's just 100,000 less than what they want, the maximum of what they want. So they should say yes to that. Hopefully they do, because I really want Icardi. All right, we're good on that. Let's go for a center mid, because we just sold in there. All right, Anderson. I'm gonna go for a buy for Anderson. We're just gonna. Deal call happened. We went for what his price was. I'm not even gonna mess with that, because he looks like an expensive player. Right, what about your Mardini? They wanted somewhere. I'm like, nah, he didn't look like a good option then. Like, what about Ruben? I don't know how to say his middle name. Jessen. I decided, right, let's go cheap. Look, they only want between that because his contracts are expiring, so we went 2.5. Perfect. If we can get him for 2.5, that would be a total steal. Because he is a good player. I haven't used him before, but I've been looking on using him. I've made offers with him. But then I just got other players that were just better. Then Barami, he's talking about, like, I'm sorry. Like, I've been performing bad in the starting games. Hope you to put him in the next game. I'm like, nah. You ain't playing in the next game against Juventus. Gargano will be playing your position. So then, here guys, we're going to end the episode right here because it's been kind of long. And next episode, we will play against the game against Juventus, a Supercoppa Italia. Alright guys, in the top left is my channel, to the top right is the previous episode, to the bottom left is subscribe, and my Twitter, to the bottom right is the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed the series. This has been Gogo. Muchas gracias everybody, and adios.